Hello guys, welcome in this video. In this video, I'm gonna read some stories of Reddit. Sorry. In some stories of Reddit, the background is from BS Switzerland. And the Reddit story is gonna be from Kazuhiro, age 21. It's gonna be a long one. This is my story. This is my first story about my experience with love as 17-year-old boy. Thought it didn't end well. It taught me a lesson. If you don't feel like reading my long story, feel free to jump to the end. I'm writing this with an open wound. As things were ended yesterday, for the longest time I can remember, I always prayed to the Lord that He give me the right girl for me, the girl that clicks perfectly with me. All emotion portrayed in the song. The girl who would love me as I loved her. The girl who would understood me, who understood, supported and cared about me, so I would do the same. And the girl I could give my heart. And also, I thought. I always realized I wanted to socialize with girls and study at all boys school. Even there are some stories held our class periodically. It wasn't able to give any single one of them harsh living conditions. Just living at about 20 kilometers away from school. I experienced severe traffic along the way. Thought the school is very far away from where me and my family lives. It was a blessing because this school is an exclusive and prestigious school that produced many successful individuals here in the Philippines. Thought we didn't have the money to get into the school. In my 7th grade, I was fortunate enough that I was scouted and recruited to play in their basketball team. Not so ordinary height, and give me a scholarship to boot. Now, going to my love story. Around mid-July of my final year in this school, all happened. I wasn't able to play basketball because I was injured and later on quit the team because of some problems. I had a Filipino girlfriend who was desperately trying to learn German as he always wanted to live and settle down there in the future. So I asked him how he meant to learn so much German on his own. Speaking German without taking proper German classes, he gave me various applications that aided him. One app that just really struck me because I wasn't expecting that there was an app like that, and the app's called Tandem. I was excited to talk about this app as I always wanted to learn French. It's my dad's native language. I'm half Congolese and half Filipino. Thought just my dad so helped me out. He was always busy working with his work, so I never had the chance to ask him to help me. Found this app as a perfect guide for me. I get the opportunity to converse with native French speakers who are my age, and not only that, it's a good way to make international friends. So download the app, hoping that I would be able to do those things. With my excitement turned into disappointment as those native speakers weren't really good at English in the first place. So there was a lot of communication barriers as I've conversed with them. With my surprise, I met this girl who knew how to speak decent English, was really kind. She even recorded her voice to help me pronounce the words correctly. I didn't fall for her. I was starting to. We even added each other on Instagram and called each other there. For the first time I was really happy, and not only did find a person to help me out in French, I was happy that I met such a nice person like her. I wanted to deepen my friendship with her. But lo and behold, she ghosted me. Oh hell no. Me out of nowhere on the 3rd day of our conversation. It was the first time I've cried over a girl. Thought I didn't love her. I started to have a crush on her. After the instant, I blocked her on Instagram and deleted Tandem. Never wanted to re-download the app. I did. This time I became a little more unkind. Using much emojis and became a little colder. I guess I wanted to keep things professional and just learn French. So I've talked to a lot of people, didn't reply or didn't know English. There was always this particular girl who always magically appeared on my list of recommendations, but never initiated a conversation for some reason. No matter how many times I skipped her, she just wanted to keep coming on back. So one day on July 21st, I started things off with a cold hey. To my surprise, I didn't know that Monsieur kept on coming back. My would be first I would lead to a love that most people wouldn't dare to do. Long display. It's in a relationship. The girl's from Belgium. Oh, that's where I'm from. And she wasn't going to school then because of a trauma happened in her previous school. I wanted to stay home to study for her baccalaureate exam to jump into college straight. So going back, as I've talked to this girl, we instantly clicked. Our humor, our mindset, our situation in life, much more. We were just so similar. I've added her on Instagram and on Messenger. I would add her too, I don't know why. We would go on and on talking for the whole day. So I went to school in the car with my dad driving there, and my dad would normally leave for school before 5 a.m. so that we could beat the severe traffic on the main road. So morning I wake up at 4 a.m. at the time. I'd go to class at 7 a.m. Class on 7 p.m. As I stay in the car because my dad would always park in school, wait for me there for the whole day since the gasoline expenses to make such a long trip would be too much, and the girl would be talking non-stop at those times. And after classes, she would usually wake up at around 4 p.m. 1 o'clock, which was 10 a.m. there. So we would go on and continue talking. She would share with her problems in life, and I would always comfort her. I just comfort her. She did the same with mine, so we also frequently called each other Messenger. I've talked if she was ever home alone. Thought I told my dad about her. She played it low since her mom was against her talking to strangers. And I won't go into all the details of what happened. All I can say is that we became really close friends from that point. I knew I had feelings for her, but didn't want to tell her those feelings because I wanted to take my time in order to make sure that she feels the same as I. The first time, I'm sure that I had means to go to Belgium first because I'll meet her. It wouldn't be a stranger to her mom anymore, and I could hopefully have a relationship with her. But one day, as I was comforting her through problems she was going, thought I was in the car going home from a really long story. Home from school, she made the first move. She told me that she liked me. Man, I never knew I could blush that hard in my life, and that heart could beat that fast. My face was so hot, and my heart felt like it could jump out of me at any second. It was a good thing that we didn't get stuck in traffic, so it was getting dark, and my dad didn't see my face. I was planning to tell her my plan there to go to Belgium and confess. Wait, sorry for the background. Go there. I was saying that my hands were shaking so much that I made many circles. I think we're gonna need a part 2. Okay guys, I'm gonna upload a part 2 if you want. So that was it, bye.